Today, we're going to talk about the online world. You know, it's this amazing space with endless opportunities, but it's also got some hidden dangers. So, how do we navigate it all and stay safe? Let's get into it.
Let's just dive right in with a number that's, well, it's pretty hard to ignore. A recent survey found that a staggering 54% of young people have experienced some kind of cyberbullying. That's more than 1 in 2. Just let that sink in for a moment.
And it doesn't stop there. Beyond bullying, 42% have been tricked by online scams or even had their social media accounts hacked. Now, these aren't just statistics, right? These are real things happening to real people every single day. So yeah, these numbers, they paint a pretty clear picture. For young people, the internet has really become a kind of double-edged sword. It's incredible for connecting and learning, but it also opens the door to some pretty significant and often invisible risks.
Think about it this way. Every single time you click, post, or even search for something, you're adding to your permanent digital footprint. It's like leaving a trail of breadcrumbs, a trail of data that can be tracked, analyzed, and, if it falls into the wrong hands, it can be misused. This is the invisible architecture of our online lives. Okay, so we've talked about these big ideas, but what do these threats actually look like, when you're just scrolling through your feed or chatting with friends? Let's break it down. Well, the most common dangers usually show up in a few key ways. We're talking about cyberbullying, where people are targeted with really hurtful stuff, and all kinds of online fraud, where scammers try to deceive you to get your money or your information. Yeah, this quote, it really hits home, doesn't it? Because that's the core of cyberbullying. It's not just words on a screen. It's getting those nasty comments sent to you, or being deliberately and publicly left out of online groups by people you know.
And then you've got the online scams. These often play on our trust, or even just our excitement. You've definitely seen them. Those "congratulations, you've won" pop-ups. They're literally designed to look real, just to trick you into handing over your personal data.
Okay, so we've laid out the problems. But look, this isn't about being scared to go online. Not at all. It's about being smart. So let's talk solutions, because you absolutely have the power to build your own first line of defense.
Building up your own digital defense system really comes down to these 4 crucial ideas. Think of them as your personal guide to staying safe and confident every single time you log on.
All right, step 1. Be discerning. Basically, put on your detective hat. Question what you see online. Always ask, is this legit? And be super cautious with friend requests or messages from people you don't know. Remember, not everything or everyone is what they seem online.
Step 2 is a big one. Seriously. Always think before you post. That photo, that comment, even that like, it all becomes a permanent part of your digital story. A split-second decision can stick around for a very, very long time.
Third, and this one is absolutely non-negotiable, protect your personal info. Treat details like your full name, your school, or your address like the keys to your house. I mean, you wouldn't just hand those out to a stranger on the street, right? So don't post them online for everyone to see.
And finally, maybe the most important step of all, know when to ask for help. If you ever feel unsafe or threatened or just weird about something online, you need to talk to a trusted adult, a parent, a teacher, anyone. Don't wait. The sooner you speak up, the better.
But here's the thing, you're not in this fight alone, not by a long shot. Creating a safe online space is a team effort, and parents and guardians play a huge role on that team.
So that brings us to a really fundamental question for modern parenting, doesn't it? In this super connected digital age, what is a parent's responsibility? How can they guide their kids through all this complexity? Well, it really boils down to 3 key strategies. The foundation is just open, honest communication about what's happening online without judgment. Then you need clear, fair rules and boundaries. And maybe the most important thing, parents have to walk the walk and model the kind of responsible online behavior they want to see. A perfect example of this whole dilemma is sharing photos of your kids online. On the one hand, of course, you want to share happy moments with family and friends. But on the other hand, you're creating a digital identity for your child without their permission, and that comes with risks, like their data being misused or even them being embarrassed by it years down the road. It's a really tough balancing act. So at the end of the day, what's the big takeaway here? Online safety isn't just one person's job or one family's job. It's something we all have to do together.
The solution is exactly this. Cyber wellness is a shared responsibility. It's a team sport. When young people are vigilant, parents offer guidance, and schools teach digital skills, we create this powerful safety net. Together, we can build a digital community that is so much safer and healthier for everyone.
So, I'll leave you with this thought. Protecting yourself online isn't about some one big, grand gesture. It really starts with the small, smart choices you make every single day. The real question is, what's the one choice you're going to make today to protect your digital footprint?